it's going to be in that scenario. We hear the music once again, and we're about to start. Blitz, the one who's being celebrated today, can he have his victory during his birthday? Will he be celebrating two important events this day? And one of them being obviously by leveling up. Well, not on Face It, but in real life. And the second one being by having his team moving forward. EAC playing on CT Infinite on T side. No defuse kit from EAC, and Shifu already suffered some brain damage there. Not sure who was the one responsible for draining basically the whole HP. Okay, Dieter has some contact. Interesting aggressive position from EAC, but in the end it was just to you know, just to push towards apps, and that's it. In there, Dieter giving the call out and already pushing it. Shifu got the information. There are 3 people already passed already. You've seen the flag. Everyone is going on the crazy, trying to catch up the rotation. I'm really curious to see if we're going to see players sitting at Magic, right? If we can have a similarly highlight, more kills there from Mark. And then speaking of kills, look at Kraz basically hunting everyone from EAC, trying to kill Nixon, and Nixon gets covered up. And Infinite successfully managed to get a pistol round without too much of an effort. Good beginning, good opening. Let's see if the second one will be as well. EAC will still go for a force buy. Okay. Ooh, about to see some contact here. Flash dropped. Land finds Shifu wandering around, as well as Becker and Ember will meet their end. Oh, okay. Did get taken out, but that's not going to be an issue as he gets traded immediately. Bomb is being planted, and the round quickly came up to an end. Infinite being really strong. And not sure what EAC could have done it better. And one thing is for certain that these guys will have to resume themselves some pistol rounds. And I see a little bit of similarity, right? Like the same exact scenario, well, close to it, right? It was being played on Nuke. Blitz pushing alone. No, Becker hears him. Can he confirm the kill? These guys are facing each other, unaware of their position. Becker can end it. Oh, he sees there the smoke being thrown. Gives away Blitz position, but yet he's still alive. Oh, managed to find Becker through smoke. It's a 2 against 3. Oh my god, what was that headshot from Daita? Have you seen Shifu's perspective? He was unaware of what was happening. Just like that. Third one goes to Infinite's pocket. Much pause. Probably there's a small technical issue, which is going to be solved pretty quickly, so not much to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time when we see EAC going on a full buy, and Becker will have his beloved up. Now it's their chance to finally put a point on the scoreboard. 1,000 people watching us at the moment. I would like to take a moment to thank for everyone for being here and for basically watching this beautiful event. Thank you, production team, for inviting me once again and for hosting this. If you guys are curious to see more interviews and how this the venue looks like, I invite you to follow the social media as well. The channels from the social are linked in the if it's not linked on stream B, it's on stream A, and or you can search it by yourself, Digital Crusade. And at the same time, I would like to remind you that this event, the reason why it's called Super DraculaN, not DraculaN, is that the semifinals and finals will be held into a arena, into an arena format type with public access, and it basically will be with crowds. Not necessarily the well, it's not going to be the major place, but it's going to be something similarly like. And there it is, our sponsor. Thank you, Power, for making sure that our players stay hydrated. Now, with the break being out of the way, we've seen kits being introduced, and no one has a heavy armor. I mean, it makes sense. One tap from AK, that's going to be it. Okay, Kraz spotting into the kill feed. Oh, Ember gets caught off guard and reloaded, but luckily for him, Nixon gets a double kill without too much of an effort, and he can go for the third one. Gets taken out. Blitz. We have an op, less than 50 HP, have utilities, and a dream. This could be the play here. Blitz, if you make this play, this can be put into DraculaN frag movie. First one seems to be connected. It's 1 against 1. It's your chance to shine, Blitz. Or your dream will come to an end if San has something to say about it. This is a pretty crucial round. San needs to not even aim for the head, just shooting the legs, and that's it. Oh, this is going to be a contact, and San catches Blitz off guard, walking with his knife on shift through T-apps, and will successfully eliminate him, finally putting an end to his round streak. The music. Not sure if it's a tactical timeout. It's a small technical issue, which already got assessed because the music has stopped. We should be back right away. You can already tell, right, that Infinite, it's way more comfortable on Mirage than it was in Nuke. Like the way, by their play style, by the stress that they have, these guys are playing it completely different. It's a different story, even though it's playing on T side. That's not going to stop them. One thing that is really, really interesting is that Mina is sitting with a Deagle. And yet no heavy ammo from EAC. Interesting position here from Shifu. Oh, what a nice flash with a beautiful double kick. He confirmed the third one. Unfortunately, cannot get it, but that flash was so well executed. And Shifu was just the right person at the right time, taking Daito and Blitz early of this equation. And would you look at that, it's a 3 against 4, turning now quickly a 2 versus 4. 30 seconds left down the line. Bomb needs to be planted, but it has been dropped. And Nixon and he confirmed it gets taken away, but he gets the information that he needs it, so there's not going to be a problem. 20 seconds left. Bomb. It's not in Krez's possession, being dropped next to T-ramp, next to ramp. That's not going to be an easy task. No extra money, no nothing. Cannot even get that bomb plan. Beautifully played, and EAC getting the second round. I see from chat interesting point that yeah, even though on HLTV the win rates for Nuke were changed, or you know, it not changed. It somehow speculated an advantage or a small advantage from Infinite. It was a difference between on how it was played, and this is why I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that in the end they're just statistics, right? So when it comes to how people play, and especially on a LAN event, this is way different from where you played online. There are a lot of things that can occur, and so far, regardless of this map outcome, regardless of who's going to win this best of 3, I'm here to say that EAC, for their first appearance in the DraculaN, these guys put up quite a show. What a beautiful double kill here from Amber. Looks like already Infinite are tying 1-1. Slant is desperately here trying to close this gap, but he already took a lot of damage in this process. 11 HP left. Even though he still has the bomb, not much that he can do here. Best thing would be to catch Becker on rotation, still he's up, and lead it to... I'm not sure if Blitz was the upper, I might be wrong. Not that, of course. It's just a situation or an environment that only you could hope for it. Oh, here's the drop. Will Becker stop the bomb plan? Bomb plan has not been stopped. If Slan manages to kill Becker, he can get away with that op, or at least try to do so. But Slan will unsuccessfully manage to do so, and Becker will survive, hit his op, and will continuously add to team's economy. Beautifully executed. Just like that, the advantage and the momentum built by Infinite has been demolished. Well, okay, let's not be too dramatic. Has been discarded, right? Has been discarded. Now we're sitting on a 3-3 situation. First tactical timeout from Infinite kicks in. EAC, these guys are sitting, in theory, I mean, not in theory, but if you check according to HLTV, right? These guys are 2 times way lower than Infinite, because they are based on what, 144 team in the worldwide. Oh yeah, this is the VRS. Thank you, production. Yeah, 99 against 45. So this is clearly a huge difference, or not. It's a significant one. Let's put it like this to not upset anyone. But like, yeah, Infinite could benefit from this win, and so far EAC, for their first debut, they put up quite up a show, and we need to give them credits for that. But it's not over. It's just the first step. I really like how the smoke has been broke by Amber. And the game liked it too, being rewarded with Blitz's head. In game, obviously. Just a couple of decks, nothing that you could do. Amber gets a beautiful double kill. All Infinity is on pistols, Kraz and Slan will desperately try to fight for their lives here. Oh, and another one gets spotted. Whoa! All right. I really thought for a second that things could go other way around, but EAC managed to come up on top of Infinite. Come up on top on. Excuse my mispronunciations. Alrighty. Round number 8, giving players weapons blitz. Once again, dies first in the process. It's so unfortunate because I feel like Blitz could get some value, but the EAC is doing an incredible job from nullifying that, from basically stealing this momentum from him. Oh no, but the camera changed the way in a really inappropriate moment, but Michna got his kill. I was really curious who was going to get that kill of Sandwich, but in the end, we got our conclusion. 3 against 3, finally. A good layout. Infinite haven't had that benefit in a quite some time for now. Split, right? Have a couple of seconds. We're about to hit the 30 seconds mark. Oh, misses his shot, but at least got the information that Hammer is dropping. Nixon is here to save the day with that pick on slant. 20 seconds left. Uh-oh. That pre-fire is not going to be too rewarding, and gave away his position. Michna against versus 3, and he gets put down to sleep immediately. EAC, ladies and gentlemen, 2 rounds on top of Infinite. Incredible. And for those who are putting a bet, right, this is on Blitz. If he's going to get above 14 kills by the end of this map or under 14 kills, excuse me. Which I'm pretty sure he could do so if he doesn't die first. I mean, I feel like Blitz was so unluckily taken. Like, there were so many... Yeah, there's so many scenarios where he just got caught in the process and he was just unlucky. Okay, I really like this boost here from Sen. There are not many utilities from Infinite. They cannot fake a sight. They'll just have to go and commit. I think these guys know about each other's positioning, but oh, look at Nixon. He's like, ah, come on, bro. I knew he was there. And we knew it either. What an incredible flash. Amber will take one before he gets taken out. I have to give it to EAC. Each time when we had the cam either on Shifu or Nixon, even on Amber, like the flashes were really, really good. The one on ramp, the one on short. They might not have the best stats on Mirage, but EAC so far on land, these guys are putting up quite a show. And considering that Infinite are a couple of rounds behind EAC, Blitz having 7-6 with 86 ADR is not bad at all. Couple of rounds before CT side will be the one that potentially could bless Infinite round storage. But rather if it's going to be 9-3 or a closer to 7-5, we'll have to find out. In 9-3, you can still make a comeback from it, but it's a little bit more scary. If it's 7-5, it would be way more doable, let's say. Oh my god, I really like those crouch walking. Once again, being blitz spotting in the kill feed, unfortunately, for Infinite. Nixon with a perfect setup gets one, but Sulnik gets taken after. Okay. And Bird will successfully manage to confirm it. Not too many victims on EAC side. Oh. Okay, I was I was about to say, man, my heart skipped a bit for a moment there. 5 HP left. Okay, who cares? Sen at least got it, right? One tap to Slant could end it all, but Slant has the information that Sen is there and he's really low. Yeah, this exactly what I've said. The one tap did it all, and Sen managed to keep his head for one more round, and also unlocked a double-digit kill, being the only one having 10 kills so far. And Sen is such a young player, 19 years old. Previously played for Astralis Talent and Wildcard Academy. Sen has a bright future up ahead. Infinitely desperately needs to take at least one more round. At least if it's 7-5, it's a really good scenario. It's way better than what you can hope for. But I don't know, things seem to not connect. You know, it might be gaps. Oh, whoa! What was that damage, Becker? Oh my god, man! Whoa! I think it was Kraz who did all that damage on Becker. Scary, really scary. It has paused. Yet no first blood has been drawn. But let's wait for the smoke to unveil. Dieter will come up on top on Ember, excuse me. No trade happened. 30 seconds left down the line. Okay, this is some momentum built by Infinite, but Nixon pushes through smoke, being undetected. Can he confirm it? Is that molly being thrown through Tetris? First one connects. Can he go for the second one? But dies in the process. Nice attempt. 4 against 3. 20 seconds left down the mark. The bomb needs to be planted. You cannot afford to do the same mistake you did on Nuke. But Shifu is hiding. 1 against 3. 10 seconds left down the mark. And just like that, with 5 seconds left, Infinite will successfully manage to finally take a round from EAC. And now we are sitting on the first on the match point from first half. Not the match point, but you know, last round from first half. Let's have a look on the ADR. Multiple people are trying to break and hit that 100 ADR, and even though the gap between the rounds is small, I would say for Infinite, these guys, by not having advantage, 98 ADR, 97 ADR is really good, right? Even though we've seen Slant dying, and also for Blitz, 82 ADR by staying alive. He makes a lot of damage. He can be a threat, so big of a threat that people are basically drawing first blood on him. It's unfortunate. Like when Blitz doesn't die, there's so much. There's the bigger potential to get that round. When Blitz dies firstly, then I don't know. I think things start to fall apart. But now let's see how this will go. Daita, we see him as well. 99 ADR, such a perfect number, but it would be way more better with a 3-digit score, 3-digit ADR. 2,000 people watching us at the moment. I would like to ask you in the chat, who do you think is going to take this map? Will be Infinite who will secure their map pick and we're going to see a third map, or will EAC, the young Danish team, will deliver the first upset into the first upset of the Super DraculaN series? I'm telling you, EAC at the moment, these guys are like around 100 VRS in the world, and Infinite is in top 60. So there is quite a gap there. But you wouldn't have said from only this match standalone that this is the gap. Speaking of gaps, Becker will successfully deny Daita from planting the bomb. Another one connects. Let's see if Becker can survive and can hunt Slant alone. But ooh, okay. Bomb has not been planted. Thank you, Observer, for showing me this. And then he's on a mission! And will successfully eliminate Slant. I'm telling you, each time when there is a smoke being thrown, it is so scary. 8-4. Okay, good and comebackable environment for Infinite. Surely, this is not what they expected. It's not 7-5, it's not 6-6, but could have been worse. Could have been way more worse. I really like that there is now a timer on the halftime in the past editions weren't, so production team doesn't fail to impress us, especially impress me with all the changes that they made. I really like this new layout compared to what it was previously from the DraculaN. But I like the previous layout as well. Like, honestly, I really like the vampires, the all that stuff. And the bats, hopefully we're going to see some of them in the upcoming editions as well. It's all going to come down exactly on how it was on Nuke to the first two rounds. If the pistol round is taken and the second one, then this could be the exact momentum that Infinite needs. And it's going to help them. Oh, anyways, I have to add, even though the format for this tournament it's only best of 3. Whoever loses this will not be out of the tournament, but they'll be sitting on the lower bracket. However, I'm not sure if you guys have seen the groups, but there are pretty heavy names in there. So I would not rely too much, or I would not be too much excited or be like relaxed, like, okay, we've lost this, we're steaming, we're going to lower bracket, we can manage from there, and we will come up on top. Because on Group B, you have Focus, you have OG, Echo, Bad Click, K27, and Wachaski. I think I pronounced it correctly. I know that Santa, when he read the name, shoutouts to Santa, who is commentating on the mainstream, on Stream A, mentioned about the name. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly or not. He said he's done his research. I also tried to do my research, but I sometimes stutter when it comes to Polish names, so I'll beg your pardon on that. But now we have to discuss serious matters. I see there a Falcon spray. Let's see if the spirit of Falcons are going to help Infinite pull up a potential comeback, or will EAC will deliver a upset by defeating a top 60 team in the world on LAN, debuting for the first time in DraculaN. I'm telling you, DraculaN is the event of upsets. And would you look at that beautiful heads delivered, the head taken by Amber, Shifu, and Becker. Not much that he could have done. Daita will essentially go away. Pistol rounds. I really don't know what happened there. I swear. Just went out, killed. And then from Palace, rushed towards site. And from there, everything else was history. Interesting the fact that Infinite decided to not go on a force buy. Okay, got some information there from Shifu's early pre-fire. Pretty important round. Best bet here is just to collect some weapons from Infinite. I see a lot of people saying that Infinite only have good performance online, but I tend to contradict you on this one. I'll be the Redditor who says, actually, because these guys also played on lands and they have a pretty good performance as well. A bomb being planted, not much to be done here. At least Krez will be holding on that Galil, potentially killing another one. But EAC has figured out this plan, and they will not give this opportunity. Fortunately, gets caught off, and Slant will have to just walk away. And EAC unlocking a double digits. Oh no, wait, this is gonna kill him. Oh, okay, it's not gonna kill him. EAC has unlocked a double digit score. I mean, EAC won previously, right? 13-5. We are 10-4. Not sure if it's going to be the same scenario with just different variables or not. I don't know. I don't know, man. Something feels off from Infinite. Maybe they need more timeouts. They need to figure it out. I'm not sure what is the problem. Like Slant, Dieter try their best, but it's either EAC's coordination. What is it? I really like the flashes that were occurring while they played on CT side. Maybe if Infinite could pull some sort of performance. Otherwise, I truly don't know what else it could be. The moment looks like we're preparing for a exec on A. We have Slant sitting under Palace. As you have assistance from Mikna from Ticket. And he's aware of Slant position. We successfully managed to get a pick. Can he get on peak now? Yes, we'll get it, even though he gets burned. Oh, okay. Decides to also remind Becker who's the boss by shooting him in the head. I'm sure it was an accident. Dieter with a beautiful double kill here. Hold on. Suddenly, this layout is going to perhaps favor Infinite. It's a 2 against 1. Shifu needs to make this one. And Shifu beat Krez, and Krez finally defeats Shifu. And after so many rounds, Infinite will finally come up on top on EAC. It was really, really hard to do so. But in the end, at least they managed to get another round. You can tell the economical hit that EAC took, right? From AKs and all of that. Just the Mac 10 and Shifu. Probably going with an AK as well. Daita was here to save the day. He already has a history from ES slot and Sampi. ES slot being a team from Czech Republic. EC slot, excuse me, I pronounced it wrong. Alright, looks like it might be here another Execo name. Mihinas paused them on Tetris, but gets taken out immediately. Ember gets heavily injured, but looks like the confirmation from Infinite, it seems to not be coming. It just seems to not be connecting. And this is going to be a heavy task to do for the retake if Sen dies early in the process with that nade. Alright, this was done 3 against 3. Diffuse is available on Kreas. What Shiva was doing? Did he turn around thinking that he will be flashed? I think it was so. But his death resulted into a small upward adventure on Infinite. However, it's a race against time. Mob being thrown on bomb. Backer successfully managed to eliminate Kraz. Oh, is he going to stop it? Yes, he stopped it. Wow, he was so close. Things could have been way different here, and all started from a small mistake. From EAC by turning around. Last tactical timeout being used from Infinite. EAC needing 2 more rounds before they advance forward, and waiting tomorrow for their opponent, which is going to be either K27 or Wachowski. So whoever wins this one, right, and at the moment it looks like EAC will do it, they will have the rest of the day free, and it's going to perhaps be an upper hand. There is going to be an advantage for them, as they will have time to study their opponent, because the game between K27 and Wachowski is going to take place today at 9 p.m. local time, which is going to be 8 p.m. Central East European time. So they can just win, stay at the venue or watch the stream, chill out and study their opponent, and come back tomorrow prepared. So this is also another advantage for whoever is going to win this one. No diffuse kits, some heavy armor, and oh yeah, that's just a smoke from Mihna. Neither gets burned alive and cannot confirm a kill, unfortunately. Looks like the B bomb site has already been compromised. 3 against 3. Wow, okay, I was about to say, like, can Nixon get that peak from shore with Mac 10? Well, he did it. Surely there was a performance that I cannot be doing it. Mihna with those one-taps, beautifully played. It's a 1v1, Krez can do it, and he successfully managed to do so. Wow. Nicely played, nicely played. An important round from Infinite. That's a given. 2,500 people watching this stream right now. I'd like to thank for everyone being here, and those are the bets, right? For none other than Sen, if he is going to get more than 14 deaths, and this is your return if it's under or over. Leaving map 3. I'd like to thank everyone for being here. Thank for our production team, and also if you could check socials and would like to check the mainstream as well, and also give it a follow. We'd appreciate it. Let us know what you like about this event or what it can be done better in a constructive and productive feedback, and we will be surely listening and hearing to you. Okay, entering on A site. There were some casualties, but in the end, that's not gonna matter once the bomb gets planted. One defused kit, Blitzel being the privileged one. It could have helped Dieter to break the smoke. Now the smoke is gone. You get 2 kills, 2 CTs and 1, 2 sitting on CT and 1 sitting on Ninja. Dieter gave away his position. 1 connects, okay. Can you get the second one? But this guy needs to be fast about it, and Blitz is here to save the day, and he has a defuse kit. Infinite suddenly have activated the clutch factor ever since Kraz got that previous round. These guys have been quite a menace. And look at Kraz, 141. I'm not sure what it was. It's ADR? I'm not sure what it was, the 141. Maybe the damage. Yeah, I think it's that. Oh yeah, that's the round damage. It says on the hub round damage. Excuse me. It's a new, different HUD. I like it. Being different and making changes, it means that there is, you know, involvement. I was slightly confused from that one, and it's a small technical timeout. It's going to be assessed quickly, so no need to be impatient. Good, good execution. All right, music is over. It means that we are going to resume it right away. Will this comeback be possible? Can Blitz claim his birthday gift, which is going to be by taking this best of 3 and you know, advancing with his team forward, where it is going to meet either K27 or Wachowski tomorrow, or he'll be playing one more game today into a lower bracket. EAC, seeing them for the first time ever on pistol rounds. Oh no, pistol, excuse me, being on eco. It's not an image you see it quite often. Tries to get multiple kills. Try to really got some information. Oh, okay. Glenn missed it? Yep. And without too much of a casualty and too much of an effort, Infinite will get 3 rounds in a row. They don't have any tactical timeouts. I think, if I'm correct, the Danish team, right? Esports Academy Copenhagen will still have 1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Becker and Sland both have ops. Now having an op is not a myth anymore. Becker will come up on top on Sland with that early frag. There goes the upper. Uh-oh, but Bleed. Okay, gets a kill. Dieter raise it. 3 against 3. extinguishing that smoke quite early. Okay, the nades could have killed me now, but luckily for him that did not happen. Oh my god, what was that? It felt like a Xantares pig. Holy macaroni, Daita, what are you doing? That POV was perfect. Oh, but Sen made some steps there. Be aware. Oh, there it is. Finds Kraz. You should have expected it. Sen is no amateur. Yep, even though he's really low, now it's a 1v. Oh my god, Sen! With a double kill! And you can see Blitz is really frustrated on that. He was a 2 versus 1 and they should have won. But Sen, what a beautiful execution. And Blitz, I cannot hold his emotion. He's I mean, I can understand Blitz, you know? There's a lot of pressure going on. He played on DraculaN on a different team. This is the first time when he's playing on Infinite roster. He's trying to deliver, trying to not disappoint anyone, even though it's also his birthday as well. So, Infinite fans, if you're here in the chat, show some love. They needed it, right? It's still not over until the fat lady sings, but you need to show them your support. Already we have to start the match point with 2 players. In the spectators, there is going to be none other than Nina and Slant. A side looks like already being covered, and this retake is really, really hard to do. Look at the positioning. 2 CT and the guy on Tetris died. Kraz is being taken. Okay, I like the pick from Blitz. But you need to pull up a Zaiwu performance here. But it's a race against time as well, but that's not going to be a scenario. Nicely done for nice try from Infinite, but I don't know what this means. It means that we have departed already. Our first map is going to be none other than a nuke. Really happy inside. Let's see. What of content has happened fast without even having time to breathe pretty much. how this will be played out. First one connects, and it's a race against time as Krez is the only one left alive, and he's been sitting outside the whole this time. Unfortunately, nothing that he can do. He just take this kill from Yard and, you know, to grab your weapon and take that next round. Will successfully manage to do so, but alive. Ooh, there's another one, but that's not going to be enough. And already EAC leading Infinite with 2 points. Nope. All right. Now it's just a couple of pistols. And not much that you could do this round. To be fair, maybe for some the next double kill here made for the third one. Unfortunately, this was not a standard of fast hands and fast guns. Lands here, and unfortunately it wasn't enough. But if you look on it right on paper, this Eco managed to pull up quite a few people with having only Decker and Ember. Now, this is the perfect opportunity to get secured around, right? Okay, first one wasn't that great. Force by failed. Eco was decent, right? Now there shouldn't be any more excuse. Land has his hands on up. And the first one is going to connect, finding Ember, lurking outside. And look at Mihai, he has a good position, right? While the smoke unveils, set up. Already one died. Another confirmation, but he dies. Whoa! What was that reaction kill? Didn't even have time to say something about it. It's a 3 against 2. Bomb is about to be planted. Dieter and Kaz are going to that station. I don't take away his position a little bit. Contact Shifu. Will confirm and put another one to his hands. Oh! He's almost down for Dieter. Oh, but I think he made a few steps there, giving away his position, and I think he realized what he has done, and he will just go for the save. And so far, EAC having 4 rounds leading on Nuke. Tough start for Infinite. But in the end, this is a best of 3, so anything can go. And speaking of maps and the win percentage, right? Infinite has the lowest on Nuke. They've beat X-Ruby, but lost against to Wachaski, if I pronounce it correctly. It's a Polish team, and surprise for them. I mean, actually, there's not surprise, but I'm pretty sure that these guys are aware that Wachaski, the team that they've lost to, they are in the Super DraculaN as well. If we look on the EAC, right, according to HLTV, the percentage on Nuke is not looking that great either. They managed to beat Hashiras, but lost 5-13 on Alliance. So both of these teams, in theory, they should be struggling on Nuke. Right, new round, new beginnings. Nice play here that landed. Sen is the first victim. No trade happened. The could not get his hands on a weapon. If he's going to be successful, bomb is being planted, and it's really hard to make those retakes, especially with one defuse kit and no utilities at all. You have to solely rely on shooting. So far, Infinite, they're still trying their best to go for a retake. But the setup is not going to be in their favor. EAC continuing being on a 5-round streak. Couple of exit frags from Infinite. I mean, better than nothing. But I'm surely maybe a second timeout would benefit them, because more than half, no, we are closely to half of the rounds from the game, and yet there wasn't a really close layout for Infinite to close this one out. All right, but once again, diffuse kits are introduced to the system. We have an ATP. Let's see how. Oh, Prez barely survives. Takes one straight with his right foot. And back there, waiting for he started the crossbar placement. Oh my god, what a beautiful knuckle here from Seth. But unfortunately, he gets taken out immediately. It's a 4 against 3. Suddenly, Infinite 2K can advantage, a small advantage here. This is their chance to finally secure their first point, play correctly. And as we see in the kill feed, another one bites the dust. Try to carefully go on A, but Dieter is patiently waiting here. Oh, he sees them! He's not getting seen! Kill. No, Dieter! Oh, never mind! Got the kill while being burned, and his teammate traded for him. I really thought he was going for a double kill there, but in the end, it turned out just fine. And Infinite finally putting a point onto the scoreboard. That's not going to be a problem, and there it is. Insta timeout from our Danish team. Right, and if you look at the economy, this was quite a heavy hit. Even though it was just one round, having to play from AKs now to just a couple of pistols, for surely it's going to be a way different layout for EAC. I mean, one of the best things that they can hope for Infinite, right? If they can manage to either make it a 6-5 but multiple rounds in a row, or at least end it like, I don't know, let's say 7-5 or something like that. Just get as much as possible with on special their line note is down. Just a couple of utilities, each one carrying. Land is going to find Amber, so that will smoke. Looks like it's going to be here a rotation towards Secret, and Mina has a potential play here. But the top is blocked. For their information or something to kill. They are not aware of Migna's position. He has a defuse kit. what a beautiful up to what just happened. But still, these guys have a numerical advantage over them. Infinite to make this, and there's no way that Infinite just lost this. They had the numerical advantage in all the resources that they needed in order to make this retake, in order to make this comeback, and this still not happen. Wow, that for sure is going to leave a mark, and it's going to be a heavy hit for Infinite. Damn, what an incredible round. So, there is no timeout. They still have a couple of pauses in their arsenal. So to say. It's Mirage, where on Mirage is more of a contact map. Well, the DraculaN environment. Mirage and Ancient have been always the map favorite in this type, right? Last time on DraculaN, right, Season 6, I think the favorite map was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Ancient or Anubis, yeah. So anything can happen. I'm sticking, yet the bomb still needs to be planted. He's literally trying to catch the rotation there, but cannot confirm not even one kill. This is going to give Nixon the perfect opportunity to find and catch him, while Blitz barely survives with a single digit HP. 50 seconds left. These guys are going to the bomb site. But Krez will try to stop the bomb play from happening, but it's going to take place regardless. I'll still go for this retake. Okay, Dieter confirms it. Now he's going to the single digit HP. All the two players are alive. Can Dieter get another one? He's successfully going to get it. Oh, man, just like that. Being a single digit or a low HP, it's not going to be a problem for these guys, as they will successfully manage to do a second retake and now putting another point on the scoreboard. Even though this was an immaculately play, you can see from Kras's reaction that things should have been in a different scenario, should have turned way more differently. It's a little bit late for this plays to happen, but it's not over, right? This is just the beginning of the first half. What's surprising is that Michna is on MP7, but shouldn't be a problem as long some picks are made. That will push, but Amber successfully managed to kill the Kraz, who was sitting in the garage through that smoke. And now A-side already compromised, and Michna, he got his kills with the MP7, but he has to give away this round. Best thing that he can hope for is to search for a gun, but the majority of the guns are sitting outside towards yard. This is where the bomb is planted, is going to explode. Infinite did not have too much time to celebrate, as EAC will take another round. Oh my god! He heard the drop, but Nixon was way faster. This is the second timeout. It's surprisingly that, according to AHL TV, right, both of these teams, they do not have a high win percentage on Nuke, right? So EAC has 27.3, and Infinite has a higher win percentage than EAC. Well, it is of course worthily mentioned that it's not by much; it's just by 1%. But on paper, both of these teams, right? They have other maps which probably are going to represent them better, but that's not going to be always the scenario. EAC leading 5 rounds over. We are 2 rounds away from switching sides. The economy is not looking too great for the Infinite. Oh, but what is this? Ember dies outside. No way, Chris, without even a hit, successfully managed to eliminate him with a 5-7. Wow. Can he get a second one? Now looking at the moment, Chris with a double kill on 5-7, tries to go for the third one, but is going to be put down to sleep. It did more than enough. Now let's see if Infinite can convert this momentum into their favor. Dieter has a similar position. What you need to do is to serve for that sweet kills. These guys are rotating outside, going towards heaven. But Dieter is still holding on strong towards A side. Three against three. Oh. Without having those extra, you would have said that it was really weird stuff, but oh my god, such a beautiful kill. It's a 1 versus 2. None of Infinite players have full armor. Oh, but wait. Did Sen spotted someone outside? Yeah, I think Sen managed to spot Michna. No, or am I wrong? No, he cannot. Spotted. First one connects. Can he get the second one? Oh no. Now with the preemptively fire, will successfully manage to put him down to sleep. And Infinite will try their best and successfully get another round. Another one in the scorebooks. This round is going to catch EAC a close by as we are coming close to an end of the first half. I hope the mic quality is good now. If could give a confirmation in the chat, it would be really nicely. There were some issues, but hopefully now the now we're not going to affect the quality of the game. Right? There are some frags, which is going to result in an upward advantage from Infinite. But Becker here has a mission most of the flag. Just managed to get one, but really will get put down to sleep by Michna. Finally getting some momentum. And it's a little bit too late. Well, not too late. I mean, if you end up on 7-5 and Infinite will get the pistol round and the second one, then things can get going, right? But we will have to see. Infinite has a good call on catching those rotations. Hoping that doesn't work perhaps or oh, he has a good setup, making the kill. The first one does not connect, and also he drew attention to himself. We successfully managed to get one. But if you look at those kills in the feed, few were made already by none other than Nixu and Shifu. And now it's a 3 against 3 scenario. The slant hanging around on a single digit. Uh-oh. You see here a flanking coming from Taito. Going to kill him right away. No knife kill. Why would you go for the knife kill since it's the end of the first half? It was definitely managed to get one. However, he gets taken out. There's not going to be a problem as the information has been delivered. Pretty difficult situation for Shifu, but if he would have had a nade, could have taken Sland out immediately and then would have been a 1v1. first one connects, and the second one is going to let Daita really low HP. And Infinite will end the first half with a round streak. Even though they had a tough start, it looks like things start to move a little bit. All right, this is just a small break in between rounds. Hopefully, the mic is good. I'm going to also look at the stream chat and also look on the stream in parallel. It's just a small technical difficulty. Oh, what is this new setup, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Okay, so if we look at the EAC, there are multiple people who are sitting on a double-digit score, right? And the same thing can be said from Infinite. So in terms of kills, it's not too much of a difference, right? I mean, I could say it's a little bit the balanced and even. The only thing that it can be, let's say, differently, it's based on assists. Based on assists, based on deaths, based on how these things were played out. Like EAC managed to do a couple of clutches in the beginning, but as soon as the first half came to an end, Infinite made sure that these things are not like this. Yeah, thank you so much everyone from the chat from tuning in, and I appreciate the feedback. I'm trying to and not me, of course, everyone from DraculaN from production team tries to deliver the best possible outcome and the best experience. So thank you for your feedback. I really love this HUD, by the way. I mean, I was given the some layouts on how is it going to look like, but I haven't seen this one yet implemented, and I think each DraculaN season it's doing way better. And for those of you guys who have a betting ticket, right, on Super Bet, you can see how did your player perform. I think it's still the super advantage enabled. So super advantage means that which any of those teams have 7 rounds over the other, then this is going to trigger it. So yeah, I would say it's a really nice performance. And I think the break between these two maps are 3 minutes. Oh, never mind. We already started. We've departed. This HUD is an improvement from last DraculaN. Oh, thank you for the feedback, guys. And you remember, any feedback you have, right, even if it's good or bad, put it in a constructive way. We are going to read every comment. We are seeing every comment, even though if we don't reply to it, we're seeing it. We try to improve it and deliver the best possible. Without you guys, this 150K tournament would not have been possible. And of course, to not thank you to all the sponsors and everyone who have been implicated into this project. DraculaN is almost 1 year old. So that being said, let's see who's going to win the first Super edition from Super DraculaN. At the moment, right, on Stream B, we have these two teams who are already giving us a derby right in the beginning. Like, you know, okay, people already started their shift because we are now in the midday. But for Counter-Strike terms, it's quite early. So I would say that we are this early. It's a 3 versus 3. And look at this round. It's so intense. but there are a lot of stakes at the moment. Infinite desperately needs this momentum if they want to steal this mapping from EAC. This is a best of 3. All the games are best of 3 from now. We have 16 teams, and the finals the finals are not going to be in the venue that previously DraculaN were hosted. They're going to be in a Halo Center event, right? And this is they're going to be with the crowded public. 10 seconds left down the clock. Bomb needs to be planted. Bomb, it's still not being it, and Krez, his only hope is just to find Ember, but that's not going to take place. And Krez, unfortunately, his biggest enemy was not Ember, it was the time itself. And the first round goes to EAC. Also, I have to remind you that there are also new talents. Well, not new talents. You already know these guys, right? So we have on mainstream at the moment, I think Pop and Sand are commentating. Later in the day, there will be Atro, and none other than our Bulgarian commentator who was also in the major, Ted. And during those interviews, Heku will also be joining this DraculaN season. And the first 2 games I'm going to comment it by myself, but those who have been on Stream C and know Sudi, you know that he will be my colleague and my co-caster for Stream B for this event. So also a quick mentioning about the talent, the broadcast talent for this, to have a little bit of more insight of what is going on. Now, Infinite will go for a force buy. Interesting decision. See how this will play out. This is EAC map pick, so being a best of 3 layout, you don't care that much if you lost the first map, right? Especially if it is not your map pick. It's fine. Okay, already an opening frag. Becker has here a setup. Bomb has been dropped. Just clicking heads, and Becker will put an end to this round in a couple of seconds. Now, economically speaking, this is not looking great at all for Infinite. EAC are moving closer from 1-digit score to securing the double digit and taking their own rounds. It's really interesting to see, right? Because if you look on the kills, Infinite are not doing bad at all. Like, look at Slant, 12 kills, 13 deaths, Daito 12 kills, Kreyas Mihna 9 kills. Like, it's not that you can say like a particular individual is underperforming from Infinite. It's more, I don't know, more about how comfortable are you with this map. And Ember gets a easy 4 kills. And just like that, this man got an ace by himself. Making look like another day in the office. Infinite finally will have their hands on AKs, but they will be given a couple of tries before we have to move on Mirage. EAC now freshly unlocked, a double-digit score. Have to see what they're going to plan on defense. Ember gets a lot of information there that there might be someone sitting outside. In case you're wondering why the smoke is purple, is to match the thematics from DraculaN. Oh, what a beautiful kill there! Even though he took some damage, it wasn't enough to stop him from making it. And Becker at the moment is really close to unlocking that 20 kill mark. Okay, I really thought he got a second one, but let's calm down for a moment, okay? Oh, I really like that boost that is happening here. But how many kills can these guys get? Oh, let's find out. First one connects, gets the second one. Bomb is being dropped. Enberg and Nixon making a duo. Not too much of a difficulty. Having 2-player advantage. Yeah. He'll take Shifu. By surprise, here's the footsteps. Going in vents. Okay. Now Slend is being left alone into the bomb site and it's been taken out immediately. Mihna cannot do anything about it. Okay, just he'll take a kill with potentially getting a third one. Bomb has been defused and EAC coming up on top of Infinite. Last tactical timeout requested by Infinite. The last timeout for this game. 2 more tries before EAC will basically put in the bag their map pick. Still not having an upper and just barely some utilities. The one thing that I forgot to mention, right? I think this is the first time when we see this fresh new lineup from Infinite being played. Blitz having coming up recently in Infinite. This is also his first time debuting, excuse me, in this layout. Oh, okay, Sen, I see you. Can you go for a second one? Cannot confirm it, but still, he won't be scratched. I'll take this outcome at any time if I were him. Not much that you can do. Dieter and Blitz will have to basically have a conversation and Clerk hoping at least to get that bomb plant while everyone from EAC is still alive and with more than enough HP to survive a 1v1. Oh, I really like that transfer. But Blitz came up on top on Shifu. 30 seconds left. Blitz is the only one who has flashes. Seconds left down the line. Blitz dies. Oh no. But Baker is going to confirm it, ladies and gentlemen, and that frag is going to reward him with a match point and also a 20 kill mark. The game is on pause. Might be a small technical issue, but I'm aware and 100% sure that this will be assessed really quickly. Just a minority inconvenience. Nothing to be worried about. You've seen the high fives. Let's see how it goes. Match point for EAC. Already starting having 2 players being in the kill feed and Nix and Kraz, excuse me, Mihla and Kraz will be sitting up on the bench, supporting their remaining teammates. This is going to be a difficult task, right? Barely a couple of seconds in the rounds, and we are already 3 versus 5. Now, change of plans, abandoning A. See if we can go outside to do make some noise, maybe push towards that secret. Oh, Blitz goes aggressively, but taken out immediately, and there's his Daito dies as well. Now it's a close to mission impossible for Slan. The last remaining player from Infinite against a full roster from EAC. What a beautiful tap there. First one connects the dots. Slan, this is your opportunity to make an ace. But that opportunity will shortly after be shattered. And EAC, ladies and gentlemen, will successfully to get the first map, which is going to be Nuke 13 and 5. There we have it. Our winners. The young Danish team